Playing Artie specifically, the way I play Artie, I don't know if you guys, I don't know if you guys, whenever I play my 155, oh, hang on, actually, it's just flaking for a while. Oh, hang on, Kishan. Um, Whenever I play Artie, I play my Artie very aggressively. Like, you see that I play fast Artie. If you're trying to play slow Artie, I can't really tell you what to do, because I think that playing an Artie piece, you should be thinking like this: how can I assist my team? You're not looking for kills. You're looking for damage. When you're playing Artie, the only thing you are doing is going for damage. That is it. Your sole purpose in the game is to shit damage. That's all you are supposed to do. Understand this. Artie's job on the battlefield is to shit damage. And remember that. That's all you're supposed to do. You find a spot, you take a shot. If you don't have any shots, see it beforehand. If you see enemy tanks moving into a position where you won't have shots, find a shot. Find a shot. Don't say, "Oh my God, I have no shots. Lol, lol, lol. I'll just sit here until somebody comes to me," because that ruins your DPM. You know, like with tanks like the T92, the GDB Type E, the tanks that have the really long reload times, like 35, 47 seconds, 50 seconds. That's a great time to go halfway across the map. You know what I mean? That specifically is what I'm talking about there with that. Training room. I mean, if you still want to, Keishan, I'll invite you. Kind of just hang out at this point. There, bam, bam, all right. That's how I play my Artie. So I'm always moving about. I'm always running around in my Artie, trying to find different ways to do damage. So if you feel that you're in the way in the back, like for example, my GW Panther, my M55, things like that, you will almost always see me in the middle of the map somewhere, and always be ready to follow a push so you can keep getting those shots. If you see that, you're, say for example, you're like this. Okay, let's go to a proper map. Let's look at a proper map. What would be a map that you could do what I'm about to show you? Sand River. Okay, that's a really good one. All right, guys, look at this. Looking at Sand River, right? Okay. Say for example, you spawn here. You spawn in the north, right? As Artie, normally what I do is if you see a lot of heavy tanks going down this way, I will take the time to come. As Artie, fuck this spot, fuck all these spots back here, because this is like people who go back here and do this shit are people that don't plan on moving to get shots. They expect to be fed, and that's stupid. Don't think that way. As an Artie player, you should be like, okay, how can I support this flank here? Well, to get really good shots on this flank here, and to make your shell lead time down, you want to move here into these ditches over here and take shots like this. Straight on shots. There's no sideway bullshit. There's no, I gotta worry about this shit here because, I have to shoot over it. Because, when you put the reticle on the ground, your gun tries to react to how, it tries to react to the ground surfaces and the terrain that it's laid upon. So you want to make sure that if you're shooting from here to, low to high or high to low or any of this bullshit on the back slope, it makes your shot harder. So why not make it easier on yourself? Come here and shoot straight. You know what I mean? But say, for example, most of your team goes north. Okay, well, you have a bunch of mediums here. What you want to do is you want to sit in this area. Like right in here. No one's going to come this way, obviously. They might slip around this way, but you should be able to see it because all your medium tanks, all your heavy tanks up here. And then you can reposition accordingly. But if not, you need to be here or in this area here to get shots to keep them off of this side here. You know what I mean? But if you go here, in this area, like I keep trying to say here, this spot gives you shots up here, it gives you shots down there, it gives you shots up back here, it gives you shots around here, and every once in a while you get shots in here. You know what I mean? You can always, as well, because you're right here, keep these TDs suppressed that they're going to be there. Blind fire the rocks there. If you don't see anything lit, it's mid-game, it's pretty even, nothing's lit, no one's going to light anything, blind fire these fucking rocks. The TDs are there. Do it. Just do it. If you have a splash already, do it. Man up, take the shot. That's one thing you cannot be worried about. If you are in a high rate of fire tank, artillery piece, hit these rocks. Do it for your team. Do it for your team. Because sometimes you will be rewarded with a one shot. Sometimes you will hit said tank and you'll be like, holy shit, well I hit the tank. I never knew he was there. Well, take that shot. Artillery is more accurate when you see a tank, but sometimes taking that blind fire shot into a bush or a known bush that a scout tank always goes to, or making sure that you knock down trees for your allies or whatever the fuck, doing that shit, being a team player, fucking blowing up a building here so your E100 can get a shot off on this guy. Don't expect him to just run over the building for you. Fucking do it for him. You know what I mean? Put the game in your hands. That's how you have to play artillery. You have to be aggressive in artillery. So if you go down here, you have shots here, give yourself the most amount of shots. Don't go to this bullshit spot up here because that doesn't give you shit. You lose out on all these shots here and you make your shots down here harder. Once your team down here, if it wins, pushes up to here, follow them. Go here. Sit back here. Now you have shots in here really good. Really good. They can't hide from you here. You know what I mean? You keep following. They get into here, get in the base here. All of a sudden, oh my god, the mediums push out of the north. But what happens here? They roll down in your base. Well, guess what? They're hunting you. They roll straight through cap. They're not capping. This gives your mediums that were down here maybe you have to have some time to get back into here and do some damage and break cap. But guess what? You aren't there. You're here now. You followed your push, and you can now break cap when they light it. You aren't dead because you're sitting back here being a stupid ass. See what I mean? Being aggressive in Artie will win you games. Aggressive Artie will win you games.